Hello, welcome back to my channel, and yes, as you can see, we are back to Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint, but we are back for a completely different reason. So I recently learned that apparently there's been some sort of update for the game that apparently kinda fixes some of the issues, performance-wise. So there's only one way to check it out: playing it. So what do we have? It's very simple. It's the 4K. Now, I know you will say, but Mr. Langboard, there's no such thing as 1080 Ti playing 4K with Breakpoint. There is, if we cherry pick our own things we're gonna use. First of all, I'm running a Vulkan version of this. Second of all, I've kinda did some things. So let's go through them. Texture quality is gonna be high. Resolution scaling is 100%. We're gonna use the temporal injection, and we're gonna use a little bit of anti-aliasing. Extended FOV is to 90, sharpening intensity for fidelity FX is 50. Now, here comes the prize. Preset's gonna be custom. Ambient occlusion on high, level of detail on high, filtering on 4, no screen space shadows, because I hate them, terrain quality high, grass quality medium, screen space reflections low, sun shadows low, close simulation quality low. I mean, who actually needs that? No motion blur, no bloom, no subsurface scattering because it's only for the face module, and honestly, we're going to be looking down the barrel anyway. Long range shadows low because I don't care, and volumetric fog on low. That's it. Let's run a very quick benchmark just to see how these settings stack up on synthetic side of things, and then we're going to play a game a little bit more. There is a very good reason why I say how it stacks up on everything else. Reason being, I see that people are still playing this game. So that means they have found the fun. And since I never found the fun in this game, I would like to revisit it and see where we are. So currently, with current settings and native 4K, we are getting unacceptable good results. Or so they say. So what I'm looking for and what I'm kinda hoping for is that 4K will force the GPU to always be to its maximum potential or to its maximum usage, which is, in my hopes, 97-98%. Maybe that will actually force the game to not have any weird drops or stutters. Obviously, I would say the game settings currently is kinda a little bit on the low side, however the frames themselves are looking pretty decent. I don't know. Maybe this is gonna actually be the holy grail. If you wanna play Breakpoint without stutters, just play it on a resolution you would never actually play it on. Who knows, you know? Nobody knows. I do believe that Ubisoft's game engine suffers from a very weird setting, which technically QA department should have found out long time ago, because as we've done multiple tests with this game, multiple game throughs, multiple playthroughs, multiple benchmarks, unless you have insanely beefy system, ultra settings are taking a very big penalty hit. That means one of those settings are the reason, or maybe even two or three, considering some of the test settings are going hand to hand. As we talked previously, ambient occlusion and long range shadows. Or anything else, maybe texture filtering and anti-analyzing. Something is taking more time to process and to load in than it takes for everything else. And currently I'm not entirely sure what it is. So far so good. I think we're gonna get an A+ score anyway, because well, so far we haven't actually dropped even remotely close to 60 frames. So I'm wondering if this will be the same in an actual real game performance. Who knows? Maybe this sneaky update actually did change something. We'll see in a second. So we did get an A score. So the minimum frames we got is 62, maximum is 95. CPU maximum usage is 78% and GPU maximum is 97. I would want this to be 98 at least, constant, with the minimum being 97. I wonder how we can actually achieve that. Anyway, let's jump into the game itself. So we can take a look how it all looks and feels. And who knows, maybe we're gonna crack this nut wide open, which I highly doubt. Also, I've noticed that there is a player count increase for this game, so I think the only update that was coming out was the Motherland with optical camo, but people coming in this game, even now, should indicate there's something else. So I'm kind of curious. Talk to Deborah. That's the same. No new missions. Siren's Call. Yeah, so those 2 drones. Okay, you know what? Let's just go somewhere. Maybe go pester some wolves or something. Yeah, this would be nice. Outpost Viper. Let's move to Outpost Viper and see if we can make some noise. Make some trouble real quick. So far the game does look a little bit bland. And I'm not entirely sure why we are unable to find that is not what I wanted. Why we cannot get the benchmark on? Interesting. So usually F1 opens up the in-game benchmark tool, which for reasons unknown is not happening here. It is opening NVIDIA GeForce though. And of course I'm playing with no HUD because, well, almost no HUD. No crosshairs and stuff. Oh, scratchy animal. Effects around like leaves? I never actually noticed those. Probably that was on my top lowest everything. Okay, do I still remember how to launch a drone? Yes. Good. Where's that wolf base at? I think this is it. Green Viper, there we go. So we have acquired the knowledge of the Viper's location. And again, this is not exactly what I want. How do I get in-game benchmarks? Game. Where is it? Must be somewhere, right? Right? You wouldn't hide such things from the people playing this game, obviously. Why would you? Don't have a controller, keyboard, mouse. Okay, there we go. Basic sensitivity. Is there advanced sensitivity as well? Yeah, airplane. Airplanes. Yeah, how many people are driving airplanes in this place? Subtitles, hints. I am pretty sure they had this stuff in here. I've been using it all the time. Oh, we're still on elite. Ooh. With one main weapon slot. Oh wow. I've been completely forgotten what I left this game on. No, but for reals, let's go for customize controls. What we have on photo mode, what is this? F4, okay. Drone, throttle up. What do we have for F side of things? We have nothing for the F side of things. How weird is that? Performance analyzer, there it is, F1. All channels, squad channel, team channel. I think I need to change the stuff. There we go. There we go. Actually had it put on for live streaming on off, which does make sense on F1 to be honest if you want to quickly tap it. So what do we have here? Let's take a peek. So frames per second limit is off, vertical sync is off, frames are 70-ish on 4K. I do have to say this game does not definitely look like very beautiful right now, and I do believe you can tweak some of the settings here and there. But I would say it looks worse than Wildlands and Ultra settings, to be fair, but that's kind of expected at the end of the day. So we did drop down. We did drop down to 60 frames, which again for 4K is acceptable, I guess. How many bullets I have for this gun? 440. What kind of gun is that? Am I rocking the G28? Yes, G28. I was thinking, why would I suddenly have more bullets than my common sense? Okay, so 60 frames. But luckily not below 60 frames. I do believe kinda that, you see the yellow graph? It shows 58, I do believe there was a dip there. Probably gonna see it when I look through the video itself, but end of the day. Anyway, the main mission for today is to find fun in this game, because again, since people are playing this, there must be a reason for it. We finished Motherland, we finished, well actually we have finished everything here, to be completely honest with you guys. So we finished the conquest, we cleaned everything up, we finished the story, all of them, the main, the deep state, the Red Patriot, and the Motherland. I'm not gonna go for Project Titan because that's a raid. And that is pretty much all there is. We did the Amber Sky, we did the Terminator, we finished the Resistance. We didn't do the COVID stuff, the staying safe. We did Haruhi's story, Matt Schultz, all that. Greenstone. I mean, what the hell? What are we missing here? Checkmate. Oh, okay, checkmate. I thought it's a deep state. Well, it's kind of the same thing, give or take. All this. Sentinel, Volkolak, yeah, Bodarks. That we actually met first time in Ghost Recon Future Soldier. Since I'm playing through that as well, then I finally know where they're coming from. Still waiting on their background. I don't know, it's... what else there is to do? We have this. We have everything. There's my favorite weapon. And there was 59 frames. Still, it runs pretty smooth, all things considered. All things considered, this is running fine. The over-the-top easy mode using the side aiming, which I don't know why people are not using just iron sights, because apparently it's just harder to aim and shoot people, but you know, you do you. That is a pretty interesting gimmick to use. I'm yet to see it in real life when you are able to see yourself from third person and see around yourself 360, but you know, we might come to that in some years. Anyway, I think what we actually need to do... Ooh, look at those shadows! Here we go, here's the low shadow resolution coming into play. Jittery and everything, but everything else kind of looks good though. Wow, bulletproof glass. These guys are not screwing around here. They're building houses with bulletproof glass. Anyway, what I think we need is to obtain a vehicle and actually go and drive around it. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I see a bike. If there's a bike, there's an opportunity to drive it. Or so one would think. Is that one of the fast bikes, I hope? Oh no, it's one of the old and slow bikes on this island. I think we need to get the fast bike. Fast mover bike. Fast mover bikes would come here, I guess. Unless I have disabled the buoy for not obtaining anything and walking everywhere on my two legs. Which, knowing me, might actually be the case. You know, immersion and all that stuff. That by no means you would ever use transport or items at your disposal. You will just say no. I'm a true operator. I will not make my mission not to actually do my job more efficiently. I will do it my way through true grit and perseverance. Okay, there we go. Garage. Let's take something fast as everything. Like this one, for instance. There we go. We can break camp right now. And let's see. I thought it's a dust speck, but it turned out to be a vehicle. A drivable one as well. Now I just need to find the road. Oof, this FOV is not complementing this stuff at all. But again, what we're hunting here is any frame dips, specifically in 4K, moving fastest way around possible in this world to see if we get any stutters. Well, the effects are still there in terms of them shooting me and bullets bouncing back. So far, everything is good. I need to enjoy my last ride with the motorcycle before I go and get court-martialed due to my absolutely non-operator approach to my mission and keeping hidden after multiple US choppers have been brought down by these guys and everything. But you know, we need to be covert and stealthy, and probably they're gonna assign me the 3 teammates back to me again since I sent them away. Unpaid vacation, mind you, because you know there's no need for them. But so far everything is fine, surprisingly. For 4K, this game runs way better than it was doing on Full HD or 4040p ultra settings. So I don't know. This is weird. Maybe I need to stir some stuff up. But if I'm gonna start stirring stuff up, I'm gonna be dead. I am pretty sure we are very close by. Yeah, Blue Viper outpost. That we can harass from one of those towers. I'm almost certain this might actually be the tower we're looking for. Well, obviously G28 is not exactly your long-range sniper you would want to go for. I would say the Rosebud Zastava actually is a way better choice when it comes to bullet drop and accuracy. But, you know, operators can't be choosers. And since I'm stuck with this gun, I'll just have to make do. If only I could remember how to actually get down. Amazing. Anyway, what do we have here? Who can we annoy? Oh, we have some snipers. We have a chopper. We have this guy. We have that guy. We have this guy. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to take out the snipers first. The snipers are the most annoying part of everything here, really. Everyone else is just a commodity along the way. What's that? This G28 is turning out a bit better than I expected. Anyway, how do I get down? Come on. Come on. It's definitely not this. Not this as well. This is the drone. Great. My operator has forgotten how to actually take a dive in a dirt. How convenient, eh? Problem is, I don't know how to do it now, and also I do have a bipod, so that would actually help me greatly if I could deploy it and, you know, utilize it for the reasons of having said bipod, but guess not. Wow, that was some Matrix move right there. This guy is... They are on the hunt. They don't know what it is yet, but they're looking for it. Kinda reminds me of one of the YouTube's videos I've seen. But anyway. I know that I'm doing this wrong anyway, because I'm not all gillied up and shooting from that mountain range. At the same time, I'm kind of keeping an eye on the FPS counter and kind of hoping for it to drop down, because it is drawing things here. Ever so slightly, but it's still doing it, so I know it still counts. Still good. I'm not sure how it would all work out for, in regards, you know, big firefights, big explosions, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, we have a drone operator here. And at this point we can just go after the... the chopper, right? We should be able to. Drive around with the chopper, see where we're at. End of the day, if we have opportunity of having to acquire said chopper, I don't see a reason why not. Let's use the new fancy toy we have acquired as well. And figure out how to obtain the chopper. I have found a way. I am watching for bad guys. Don't you worry, my friend. Are you telling me all that's left is this one dude? Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna say no for an obvious thing, but hey. Also... well, nice. So more world to draw in. Where's my frame drip? Frame drip. The frame drop. Drip drop. It's actually not dropping frames at all. You know what? I think we need to go fast and low. Wake some people up in their beds. Their army beds. That's the only way to do it. Now just let's start blasting. Oh wow, look at this. These guys are not screwing around. Imagine this. Getting shot out of the air while being in heavily armored combat chopper. Now that's realism. Specifically by some super soldier wolves, which usually can't even spot you right next to the tree, as demonstrated in one of my previous videos. But I'm not mad. You know, this wasn't about the AI being psychics, because again, we are playing on extreme difficulty or elite or whatever they call it. You know, it's just unless your reaction time is on the dot, they can know where you are, shoot you straight up, and you know, it's just this has been throughout the whole Ghost Recon series, including actually Future Soldier, because since I'm playing it right now, I must say these guys are pre-aiming. They are pre-aiming at me, even playing on easy. I cannot even imagine how terrible it's gonna go down if those guys are playing on like the Future Soldier difficulty or whatever it was. There was one of those, but either way, so far what I wanted to see and I did not see is the frame drops or the stutters that was quite present and noticeable on the previous playthroughs. And I must say I really like what I see or that I don't see it, because that means that something has actually changed. And I do like when things change, you know, I do like it a lot. I cannot believe there's only like 3 guys here. Oh well. Well, since I don't know how to drop down and pretend I'm dead, it must be one of these buttons. Come on. Why do they have so many buttons on the keyboard, you know? Just don't. Make a gamer keyboard with like 6 buttons total. Okay, just joking at this guy at this point, guys. Don't take it too seriously. However, yeah, the test is successful. I did find a little bit of fun by shooting people and getting the chopper and then getting shot out of the sky. So that was actually quite fun. I don't believe that has ever happened before. So you know, change is good. Change is always welcome, specifically for a very stale gameplay. But yeah. So far, I must say, everything is looking and running pretty well. Obviously not exactly your 3080 Ti level, but you kind of get the point. And yeah. That's pretty much all there is. So, as always guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time. If I survive. Okay. Bye for realsies.